It's the one that feels genuinely important, not to rubbish any of the others. But because this does honour writing and composing, which for me is all that I'm passionate about and all that in terms of what I invested in the album writing process and recording, it was everything. So to have that kind of, to be acknowledged publicly and by an organisation that really supports and champions writers is the best thing. That's what I feel. It's like feeling you're at home. It's like familiar, but in a good way. And then I'm surrounded by real musicians and the most talented people, some of the most talented people in the world. I've had a really good year. So many exciting things. It's hard to know where to start. I think definitely even doing the album in the first place, I think the album would have come out a year and a half ago or a year and 3/4. And since then we've been made plans to do an orchestral version of the same album, which we're working on now. We're nearly finished. And so for me it's been this whirlwind, crazy, exciting. Most days it's feeling wonderfully uplifted and encouraged. People are really kind, we get a lot of notes and sort of stories of how the music it's impacting people, and that for me is kind of what it's all about. And then there's the pressure aspect of it, because people seem to be excited about what might come next, and when I'm not sure what that is, that can be a bit daunting. I think I was lucky to do this orchestral project, which kind of felt like it was the right new focus to have, because it was new arrangements, so it's still fresh and there's a newness to it, but then it was like taking the nucleus of what was Sing to the Moon and making it sort of realise its fullness, more of itself, with the orchestra. And we did it at Abbey Road, and with loads of amazing musicians and voices, so that's been amazing, and we've been touring like crazy, and that's been cool. We had really special times in America where, because I think the furthest we've been in America is Texas. When you go somewhere like that, people, we feel so far apart, and yet they kind of know the music so intimately. It's amazing. You feel like, wow. But that it's testament to the power of music and its mystery, and it's interesting that there are things that I'm not so into in my songs that seem to connect with other people, and things that I absolutely think are awesome, and people are like, oh,